Hello all and Merry Christmas. A few days after Christmas, New Year really. This little Eve, the tree. I'm here to talk a bit about The Time of the Doctor, the much anticipated regeneration of Matt Smith. But before I do that, a little bit about my Christmas presents, because I did get some Doctor Who related presents. Of course I did. First of all, I got this rather beautiful DVD. Of course, I will put it my little selection now. This book, which is very interesting. I like to read through it all. I'm getting into the classic Who now, so speaking of which, I got some money from which I actually bought these. These are the very first Doctor Who's. An Unearthly Child, The Daleks, and The Edge of Destruction. So, I've actually seen An Unearthly Child before, so I haven't seen the other two. That'll be quite interesting. I've popped those there. So, I do have a big collection that I've lent them to a friend who is in the middle of watching them. Spreading the joy. Again, I did get a Doctor Who t-shirt. So you want to see that? Yeah, I was confused when I got this. I thought my uncle, who got it for me, just got me a plain white t-shirt with this stuck on it. But he has actually bought me that t-shirt. It just hasn't arrived yet. So I was going to wear it for this video, but I don't want to leave this off too long. So, yeah, obviously of Matt Smith, my favourite Doctor, his little outfits. Speaking of Matt Smith, another little present I have. Of course, when I say little, is it just me or does his head seem quite small? No. Whatever. Brilliant. Awesome. Really scared me. When I woke up, I was kind of a half-dream state, and he was just kind of standing there, this shadowy figure. Did freak me out a bit. But you will stay there for the rest, I think. Let's just pop you a bit more to the corner there. There we go. That's good. Just watching over. But of course, main reason for the video, watched The Time of the Doctor. What did I think? A lot of people have been split. You know, people saying it's really good, brilliant send-off, and people saying terrible. Just what did they do? I am with the former. I really hope I use that right. The first one, I thought it was amazing, brilliant. He had a lot to cram in. That is very clear. But for what he did, he got it in very well. He tied up all the storylines. Even though I knew all the storylines were going to be tied up, I wasn't expecting to see the crack. That was a surprise. Matt Smith, as always, was just superb, you know. I maintain, only the people who don't... Nah, that's a bit cocky of me. You can dislike him. I just don't understand how you can dislike him. He's just... When people say he can't act, like... Have you seen him perform? Because even if you don't like him, you have to admit he can act, you know? But I just think he's amazing, and I will miss him. But I'm also kind of pleased that I got the entire set of stories of him now. I own all his stories, and that's nice to have that. How he got around the regeneration? Clever. I liked it. It was his face he pulled when he... so much to say about this episode. Matt Smith has always been great at portraying how old the Doctor is. I've always said that, and in this episode he really got to prove that. He got to be old. And towards the end of his ageness, he was like really slow, and he was kind of giving up, saying, go ahead, and it was that giving up phase, and it was sad to see him like that. Then the regeneration energy came into him, and his face, the little perk of it, ooh. what's this? That just shows what he can do. Brilliant. Pointing at him, that's really him. Yeah, my good mate. How you doing, mate? It'd be awkward to put my arm around him. He's a bit tall, eh? Is he actually this tall? Is this actually life size? I don't know. So, that was good. What I'm hearing most of the complaints about, surprisingly enough, they say the regeneration was too quick. And I know what they mean. To them I say, but it took ages, from when he actually started regenerating to when he changed was actually a really long time. And that's just being pernickety, because I know what they mean. It's the actual change was quick. And that didn't bother me. I loved that. I love that they did that, because usually it's this dramatic change, douche. And that's what I was expecting. I was sitting there going like, hey, here it comes, and suddenly it was like, change. And it was jarring, but also fitting. The way I look at it, it was like a reset, like they say. It reset regenerations, everything was reset. So I see it like a computer game. When you press the reset button, it just kind of goes like that. So that's what I see as its face changing. It's kind of like this. Ooh. That's it. Much else to say? Well done, mate. Hi, Doctor. So, Merry Christmas to all. Hope you had a great time. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Yeah. Here's to 50 more years of Doctor Who. Don't go battle.